massive, huge, and I mean literally a life-changing opportunity. Number one. Number two, you are going to make like absolutely huge progress when it comes to not just specific parts of your life, but when it comes to your life in general. And number three, by the end of this year, my gorgeous Capricornius, something mind-blowing is going to happen, which is gonna elevate you and make you feel so happy like never before. It is to do with probably the biggest achievement of your life, which is going to allow you to do something really, really specific. And this in itself, the only way I can describe is, my gorgeous Capricornius, that by the end of this year, probably one of your biggest dreams of your entire life, of your entire journey, it's about to become a reality. Oh my God, my gorgeous Capricornius, happy new year 2024. I wish you all the best, my gorgeous people. And now what am I going to do? I'm going to focus on each month, and I'm going to say a little bit about each month, what I did last year as well. Of course, I'm going to be focusing on those things, on main things which are going to take place each month, and I'm going to talk about them a little bit. But if you would like to have a bit more information about what is going to happen like every single month, of course, you can just check my monthly videos. But this year, it's going to be one big, massive big mama. I absolutely love it. Okay, and also just one more thing is, my gorgeous Capricornius, the only way for me to describe this year to you, it's like you are about to have the biggest comeback of your life. Unbelievably brilliant. So now, my gorgeous Capricornius, I'm going to start with the month of January. The month of January, it's gonna be absolutely brilliant. You're gonna be surprised with the energy which is indeed going to be in the air. Okay, the energy is gonna be refreshing. You're gonna feel really re-energized from the very 1st of January, and almost as if I'm seeing you thinking like the month of January, it's gonna be in a specific way, but the month, like I can see you thinking, maybe even subconsciously, you're kind of thinking, oh yeah, January is gonna be like this. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you that the month of January, it's gonna be completely different to what you can possibly imagine. Okay, because this is in itself going to really surprise you. Not only you're gonna have this huge energy, like when I say huge energy, you're gonna feel like, oh, I wanna do this or I wanna do that. And in terms of like your physical energy, like wow, you're gonna be surprised. And in terms of your spiritual energy, you're gonna be surprised. With another words, a lot is gonna be on your mind in terms of ideas. There are gonna be lots of ideas which you are going to come across. And my advice is, when you have ideas throughout the month of January, write them down. Okay, put them somewhere, write them down in a diary or something. You need to take this seriously, because this is coming from a different dimension. This is coming from somewhere sacred. And just remember that there is a number one. The energy of the number one is connected to the first month this year. And that means that number one, it's always creating this energy where we kind of come out of our shell. And to come out of our shell, it's ever so important when we are making certain choices in life that otherwise we would feel like, oh, I'm not too short. You know what I mean? Because if we don't make certain moves, if we don't make certain steps, and even if there were wrong moves, even if there were wrong steps, there is a reason for it. But if we don't make the certain steps, and I mean this in terms of when we feel like, oh, maybe something is risky. Well, sometimes we need to take that risk. Just remember that, because if we don't take a certain risk, we are never going to find out what's on the other side of that gorgeous spiritual wall we have found ourselves at. So yes, there is a specific risk that you are going to make, but this risk, which you're gonna feel like, oh my God, this is risky, risky certain move, certain step in January, this is gonna blow up in the month of May 2024. You will see that that was the right thing to do. And also, my gorgeous Capricornians, when it comes to January, you are going to feel like, you know what, I like it. It's not only, oh yeah, refreshing energy, you know, you feeling really brilliant, really optimistic. That's all fantastic. That's all fantastic. That's all this energy. It's very helpful in so many different ways, you know, because it prevents you from thinking negatively, which is brilliant. You open up, you know, which is fantastic. But from the beginning of January, you are, my gorgeous Capricornians, going to feel straight away how it's time to engage with something new. That's how you're going to feel. Oh, you know what? It's time to engage something new. And that in itself, it's, you know, gonna lead towards you absolutely fantastic, finding yourself working on this new project, new venture. This new project and new venture that you're gonna find yourself working at, this is to do with something that comes to you naturally. This is to do with something that you don't have to think about how you do this. This is to do with something that you're so passionate about. This is your sign that this is something that you need to take more seriously than absolutely anything at this stage of your life. Always follow your passion. Your passion is your guiding light. Your desires are your guiding lights, of course. So you are basically going to first feel it's time to engage with something new, and then you're going to find yourself working on a new project, new venture. It's something that comes naturally to you. And you know what this new project and new venture is all about? You are going to make one of your dreams real with that new project and that new venture. I need to like kind of scream from the rooftops how important this is. Do you understand? And it may not even seem as important as it is going to become later on through the year. Okay, so this you need to take seriously, because you are going to make your dream real. And you know, it's a lot about mixing and blending certain things together, you know. And I'm talking about the experiences that you have been through within the last 2 or 3 years. You know, it's all going to kind of make a really big impact when it comes to this stage of your life. You are going to take a really important steps. Okay, you are going to take a really important steps here. And also, my gorgeous Capricorn, you know, there is going to be there are 2 important messages that you are going to have also in January. One message is going to be about your finances, a really positive and really good news when it comes to your finances. And this is like kind of going to push you even further, because this is going to put you right in such a good mood, you know, good mode right at the beginning of this year. And the second message that you are going to have, my gorgeous Capricornians, it's going to be about you also are going to become aware of a very interesting opportunity. But this opportunity that you're going to become aware of, it's to do with like a finances. Again, very interesting opportunity. It's to do with the finances. This is something that you're also going to become aware of, and it couldn't have happened at a better time, because this is all going to be contributing towards you feeling that something is changing. You're going to be able to feel a really positive shift in your life. Surprising shift, positive shift, amazing shift, you know, absolutely brilliant indeed. The next month that I'm going to be talking about, it's going to be the month of February 2024. In February, you know, you are literally healing and ascending onto the next level of your spiritual journey. And this is going to reflect on you right from the beginning of this month. You are going to come across this problem that you have been dealing with for a while, for a really long time. And you're really going to surprise yourself. You have been aware of this problem, but you just did not know what to do whatsoever. The reason why you're going to feel so surprised is like how adamant you're suddenly, as of the beginning of February, suddenly you're gonna feel so adamant to deal with one specific problem. And this is happening purely because of the things unfolded throughout the month of January, because the things, you know, in your life unfolded so successfully and so brilliantly and so surprisingly. It's all about this positive and sudden shift in your life that created this. It created this subconsciously. So by the time you get to February, you're gonna be like, oh my God, world. Now suddenly you're going to feel so adamant to deal with one specific problem. You will want to attack this little bastard here, and you are going to. This is absolutely brilliant. You know, this problem that you will want to attack was, you know, it's like, you know, you're just going to realize, like, you almost as if you're going to have your own little, like a rude awakening here. Do you know what I mean? And that problem that was caused in your life, it was caused by somebody who emotionally manipulated you, and you didn't realize this for kind of long time. You only started to realize this kind of recently. So this is why this is going to be so important indeed. So you are going, the bottom line is that the month of February, you are going to sort out a really big problem, and this problem was emotionally really affecting you more than you can possibly imagine, and this is going to mean to you so much. You will know most certainly and most importantly what to do. This is going to lead towards an absolutely beautiful moment of your own free spirit, and absolutely beautiful moment of your own independence, beautiful moment of your liberation. This is exactly how this is going to feel. When it comes to February also, you know, you're going to start doing things that you haven't done in a while when it comes to your spirituality and whatever you consider spirituality. You know, you're going to start doing things you haven't done in a while, but you're also going to start thinking about starting something new in spiritual terms, which is going to kind of connect you and reconnect you with the people who think alike. This is always brilliant, to be surrounded by the people, like-minded people, to be surrounded by the people who think in the same way as us, especially when it comes to like a spiritual things indeed. This is also going to start such a beautiful process of rejuvenation, because like a few very special people are going to enter your life here as well, my gorgeous Capricornians. Few very special people are going to enter your life, and all I can say is that these people are going to contribute to your life greatly in so many different ways. You know, it's brilliant. You know, so much inspiration it's going to come through these people indeed when it comes to so many different levels of your life. The next month that I'm going to be talking about, my gorgeous Capricornians, it's sorry. The next month that I am going to be talking about, the next month that I'm going to be talking about is going to be the month of March. Ooh la la, baby, something is going to deeply move you when it comes to the month of March. What is that going to be? What is going to happen, my gorgeous Capricornians? Something is going to deeply move you. What are you going to see? Something is going to deeply move you, and you are going to be overwhelmed by emotions, because you are going to be reminded of the certain memories of the certain life, and you are really going to have this, like, pretty much, so you're gonna start feeling very nostalgic. You're gonna start feeling very nostalgic, but this is not it. It's not about nostalgia, baby. It's not about you being reminded by your past, but it's more about being reminded what exactly is missing in your life. You're going to be reminded it's not about nostalgia, it's not about sadness, it's not about thinking of happy times, simple times and things like that. No, baby, no. You're going to be reminded of what is missing in your life, and this is what all this is going to be narrowed down to. And you're not going to be like kind of happy fully until you kind of start until you consider this like until you start considering this like really seriously, my gorgeous Capricornians. So this in itself, it's only going to reveal what is missing in your life. I know that this is going to sound crazy to so many of you, but as soon as you realize what is missing in your life here in March, I know that this is going to sound crazy, okay? But as soon as you realize what is missing in your life, the process of healing is going to begin. And there is something going to heal at that moment in time. Something that was affecting you badly, something that you were suffering with badly, and something that is really personal to you as well, okay? Don't worry, we're all people, we're all humans, you know, we're all going through things in life. That's absolutely fine. Everybody's dealing with certain problems and issues in their own way. Everybody has got something, you know, about them. Everybody has got something that they don't like to talk about, or the certain part of our lives that affected us badly, you know. So that's nothing bad whatsoever. So this in itself, it's really going to reveal what is missing in your life, and you are going to have a very, very important idea. That idea you need to go for, and you are going to talk about it to people in your life. You know, you're going to say this maybe to your daughter, to your sister, to your mother, to your father, if they're alive, if you have them. Do you know what I mean? You're going to talk to people that are very close to you, you know, because I know that you are going to be supported by the people in your life. And this is really going to mean to you that you're supported for this, you know, and this is going to give you that strength, you know, bless you, that you were like kind of leading towards. This in itself, it's going to need like, you know, when it comes to this idea, you're going to need to take this seriously. This is going to need a bit of a discipline. It's going to need a bit of a training. It's going to need some kind of consistency and practice when it comes to this idea that you are going to have. And you are going to be absolutely fine. This is something that you need to understand the importance of it. Sorry, the importance of it indeed. The next month, my gorgeous Capricornius, I'm not gonna torture you with my singing. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next month, my gorgeous Capricornius, is going to be the month of April. Now, in April, you know, you are literally, you know, this is brilliant. You know, you are gonna be working on something that you're responsible for. You're going to be working something that you're responsible for, something that you don't necessarily like, and something that you don't necessarily enjoy. But you need to understand, it's not about you working on something that you're responsible for, but it's more to do with like a specific burden. Now, it was like a responsibility, but now at this stage it became a burden because you need to finish something. Here, you need to bring something to an end. So something became like a burden along the way. April, it's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. April is most certainly going to reveal what this is. You know, something became a burden, and you must not allow this to put you off, because there is a final push that you are going to need to make, and that burden is going to come to an end. Hallelujah! That burden is going to come to an end, my gorgeous Capricornius, you know, and this means that after that moment in time, it's going to be so much easier for you to like kind of keep it all in balance. You know, it's going to be so much easier for you to be more flexible, to be more adaptable, and to keep it all in balance. You know, it's very important. So when it comes to that burden, and when it comes to almost done, you know, it's about this final push that I'm talking about, final push. You have to, the way you're going to do this final push is by being objective. By being objective, my gorgeous Capricornius, you are going to release negative or frightening thoughts. Okay, very, very important indeed. Absolutely brilliant. And also, when it comes to the month of April, you know, you are going to start, you're going to turn the new page, and you're going to turn the new leaf when it comes to you starting something that is very healthy. You know, maybe you will think a lot about your diet. You will think a lot about what you put in your body. Maybe you're going to focus on certain vitamins, on nutrition. Maybe you're going to start like a working out. Maybe you're working out already. Maybe you're going to start different things. Maybe if you're not able to work out, I completely understand. It's still going to be like you're going to be focusing on health and healthy lifestyle. And this is also absolutely perfect time of the year to do so, because you go with this wonderful vibration that at the same time start the process of healing when it comes to your physical body, but when it comes to your spirit as well. So this is quite important indeed. The month of May my gorgeous Capricornius, when it comes to the month of May, okay, you are going to have here a bit of an unexpected change. When it comes to May, there is going to be a little bit of unexpected change. Something is not going to be progressing as fast as you would want to. And something that you're working on, or something that you're going to be doing, you're going to think, oh my God, this is a really hard work. Do you know what? Be before something explodes, you know, before something goes on the next level, whatever level of our lives, whatever this is, we always have to put a little bit of that extra energy towards, almost as if you're gonna want to give up with something. But Sasha said, no baby, no, do not leave alone this little bastard going on here. No, it's not a bastard, but do you know what I mean? So you just have to, because of this unexpected change, you see, something is just going to kind of give you, not give you as something is not going to be as progressing as you would want to. Something is not going to give you as progress as you want, as kind of progress, you know. So this in itself, you must not allow to put you off. You're also going to be thinking, oh my God, this is getting harder and harder. No, baby, no. This is your sign that you need to stick to this plan, whatever this is, whatever is going on. You must not allow this to put you off. Just remember, my gorgeous Capricornians, that now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever is going on, whatever is happening in your life, remember to stick to the plan, because this little challenge that you are going to have, which is going to come in an in a form of an unexpected change, is just going to bring a little bit of dark cloud in between you and in between what you are doing. So you're not going to be able to see on the other side that easily. But follow your subconscious mind. Your spirit is going to be guiding you. There are going to be a couple of very interesting signs which you are going to have, and synchronicities which are going to be guiding you towards that point, towards that way indeed. So follow it. The next month, my gorgeous Capricornius, is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next month that I'm going to be talking about, it's going to be the month of June. Absolutely brilliant. I really like the month of June. You're going to have such a beautiful experience, a gorgeous experience. Something is going to happen to you, and what is going to happen to you, it's going to change your life forever. You're going to tap into something you've never tapped into before, and after that moment, everything is going to change. Okay, just remember this. So the month of June, you are going to have an amazing, the bottom line is that you are going to have a really, really beautiful experience. You are really going to have a beautiful experience which is going to be very positive. You're going to feel very happy, and this is also going to bring an important clarity into your life. The clarity when it comes to something, it's going to be exposed to you, something that was hidden from you. You're going to become fully aware of something very, very important here, which is going to play a rather significant role when it comes to you escaping from some kind of evil, and when it comes to you knowing exactly which step do you need to make in order to detach yourself from something very bad and something very negative that was affecting you, that has been affecting you for a while, especially when you were trying to make a certain change. You were resisting changes in your life, but only now you're gonna realize that you were resisting changes. You know, you're gonna go well into this like a really deep mode where you're gonna be able to see things in a completely different light, from a completely different angle. Indeed, very, very important. Okay, the next month that I'm gonna be talking about, it's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry about counting, but I better count than to make a mistake, you know. The next month that I would like to talk to you about is going to be the month of July, of course, my gorgeous Capricornius. Now this is brilliant. The month of July, my gorgeous Capricornius, you know, it's like a basically what you need to understand, the month of July, it's like you're going to realize that you reached a milestone. You are going to realize in the month of July and August are going to be absolutely mind-blowing. But look how I jump on August and I didn't even finish July yet. My God, my little Elizabeths are shaking. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, the month of July is going to be absolutely fantastic, my gorgeous Capricornius, because here you're going to realize that you reached a milestone. Literally, it's to do with like you realizing that you reached a milestone when it comes to solid foundation has been laid. You know, there is a solid foundation that you're going to to realize that has been laid, that can be built upon so much. At that moment in time, you will realize, you need to realize that the process of a very special transition is going to start. One phase of your life has come to an end, another phase of your life is about to begin. Here you are going to make a really wise choice, and the wise choice that I'm talking about is going to come to you naturally, organically, like what exactly. You're going to realize that solid foundation has been laid. This is the wise choice that I'm talking about. What are you going to do? How you can take this on the next level of your journey, on the next level of your life. That's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to make a wise choice based on that. What would be the most natural thing to do at this stage of your life? How you can take this on the next level? You have to keep this moving, my gorgeous Capricornius. You have to keep this moving, and most importantly, you have to keep on moving with this as well. Okay, and the outcome of that, it's also going to be absolutely evident when it comes to that wise choice. 1, 2, 3. The outcome of that is going to be obvious in November already. In November, you're going to get an amazing news and a mind-blowing opportunity based on this wise choice that you made here. This is going to be remarkable, but it's also going to be the beginning of something very special indeed. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, the next month that I'm going to be talking about, my gorgeous Capricornius, it's going to be the month of August. And why is August going to be amazing? Pam, Capricornius, pam, 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 Capricornius, pam, pam. My gorgeous Capricornius, why the month of August is going to be so important? Let me tell you, in August, you are going to have a fantastic news. In August, you are going to have a fantastic realization, and that's why you're going to feel so happy. So what is this amazing news going to be? It's to do with your success. Yes, the month of August is gonna be the most successful month of your life, because it boils down to a lot you have been working on, a lot that you have been doing, and it's a lot about your precious energy. All this is about to start paying off right now. The month of August is going to change your life literally. Right at the beginning of the month of August, you are going to have an important message, news, and this is gonna make you feel so happy. It's about one of the biggest achievements of your life. This is to do with your success. This is to do with your recognition. This is to do with oh my God, your life, you're gonna feel so happy. It's to do with something where you've put so much of your precious energy towards, and now this is all gonna come back at you in the best possible way. One of the biggest achievements, if it's not the biggest achievement of your life, in terms of success and in terms of finances, and even in terms of you starting to feel really complete and whole because of this achievement. On one hand, you're going to be also, you realize that you are kind of reaching some kind of expert level here when it comes to you using your expertise, and things like that. But you're also going to be thinking a lot, oh my God, you're going to start becoming so excited about your life and about your future and about what's to come. Oh my God, this in itself, in between August and the end of that year, this stage of your life, it's going to be completely different, very beautiful, very colorful, full of energy. You are gonna really kind of start doing things you've never done before. You're gonna start living your life, like you've never lived your life before. And you are also gonna have this great sense of urgency. How much do you want to do certain things you've never done before? And this is also gonna kind of help you to keep on top of things as well. Just remember, this is all part of your destiny and passion that is gonna start coming out to the surface. in between August and the end of that year. You must not ignore again these subtle messages, realizations, signs, and ideas that you're gonna persistently gonna be keep on thinking about, because you're entering this really powerful mode where you're gonna start becoming very optimistic about your future. Any idea, anything like that that comes to you, it's something that you need to take very, very seriously. You need to consider this very, very seriously indeed. And also the month of August, it's like, oh my God, my gorgeous Capricornians, it's not only this. Do you know what else is going to happen in August? Stranger in the night, Capricornius in the morning, stranger in the night, Capricornius in the morning. This is, I'm sorry, my gorgeous Capricornius, I'm torturing you again. Okay, yeah, so it's basically in August, there is someone very special who is going to enter your life. My goodness, for those of you who are single, somebody really beautiful, it's about to enter your life. This person is gonna change every single aspect of your life. You're gonna get on with this person like you never got on with anyone else before. First of all, when you come across this person, you will realize that you've never met this person before. You're gonna see this person for the first time in your life. Yes, you're gonna think that this person is attractive, but then, you know, it's not, that's not what is going to attract you towards that person. Something is going to happen, you're going to start talking, and then you're going to go to the bed straight away. I'm joking, no, I'm joking. You're going to go to sleep straight away together. No, I'm joking, just joking. You're going to start talking, my gorgeous Capricornians. You're gonna start chatting, and then one conversation is gonna lead towards something else, and then one thing is gonna lead into another in terms of conversation, I mean, and then you're gonna absolutely kind of really enjoy yourself, and the more you talk to this person, the more interesting this person is going to become, and the more you talk to this person, the more attractive they're going to become. And then you know that there is something really, really special when it comes to these people. So much to discover, you know, about them. And then when people become more and more attractive, the more we know them. Do you know what I mean? This is the quality I'm talking about. You know, this is important because it's coming from inside. I said so many times that, you know, you can meet someone who's so gorgeous, so good looking, and you go to talk to that person, 5 minutes later you're like, ugh, like, no baby, no, there's like maybe not much inside. And I hate talking about people like this, but sometimes it is like that, you know. Sometimes someone is so gorgeous, so beautiful, but then you start talking to them, you realize there's not much inside, or not for you, or, you know, it's like the energy, it's like off, you know, and that contributes towards you seeing that person in a completely different light, especially when it comes to like romance and fancying someone and things like that. So this one is going to have none of those. This person is going to be like, you will talk to this person about specific things, and you're going to love that this person is thinking very specifically about certain subjects that are very, very touchy lately in the world, for example. But also at the same time, you're gonna feel like you knew this person for absolute years as well. This is to do with attraction, it's to do with an important relationship, and it's to do with you later on in your life making a really, really significant choice when it comes to that particular person. So this is somebody who is going to play an important role in your life, you know, when it comes to love, when it comes to romance, and you're going to experience something that you've never experienced before. So you will know that this is a very special person for you indeed. And if you are not looking for love, if you are not looking for romance, my gorgeous Capricornius, if you are like in relationship, or if you are not looking for romance, which is absolutely fine, then this means that the month of August is also going to bring someone very, very special into your life, like a special special person, a special friend who is gonna be very spiritual, like you. In terms of spirituality, you're really gonna kind of feel this person so much, but you're gonna learn a lot about yourself as well, and in terms of spirituality through that particular person. You're also gonna come out of your shell quite a lot, and you're gonna start investigate and explore certain things in life that are gonna lead towards probably one of the biggest discoveries you would never otherwise have if you didn't connect with somebody so beautiful and so powerful in your eyes. When it comes to this particular person, this person is going to play an important role when it comes to you being inspired about life again, but also you, as I said, doing things that you wouldn't normally do, and so this person is going to create a really, really positive and mind-blowing impact on your life. So however you look at it, my gorgeous Capricornians, this person is indeed going to be really normal. Now, the next month that I'm going to be talking about, it's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going to be the month of September. Now, in the month of September, what you need to understand is that it's also to do with an important information that you're going to have. The month of September is going to bring you an important information. This is going to make you feel happy. You know what this information is going to be about. How something is accelerating right now, how something is developing really fast, something that was slowed down in the process, and something that hasn't been moving fast enough when it comes to your life. Listen to me very carefully. This is going to mean to you really a lot, my gorgeous Capricornians, because you will know on one hand that the certain goal is near, but then on another hand you're also going to need to understand that by acting now, you are going to be unrestricted. By acting now, you are going to be in the flow. And also on top of that, this is like going to bring so much hope and optimism into your life. And on top of that, there is going to be a very specific sign and omen that you are going to have at around that time. And I cannot explain exactly how this omen is going to enter your life, but you will know that something unusual is going to happen at around that time, and you will be able to understand this in your own spiritual way. You will know that this is a sign, this is an omen, this is a very powerful and strong indication that is going to respond to you. At the moment in time, you realize, that, you need to act now. You need to act now. You will be thinking about acting now. You need to act now. You need to do something about it immediately. This is what I mean. As soon as you become aware of this information, that something is accelerating and developing fast, you need to act now, my gorgeous Capricornians. Because by acting now, you will be unrestricted. You will be in the flow indeed. And that's the time. Around that time when you're thinking like, oh my God, I need to act now, there is going to be like a sign and a good omen which is going to confirm this to you, and you will know, oh my God, I need to take this seriously. Absolutely brilliant, my gorgeous Capricornians, indeed. You're also going to be thinking about making a certain journey or making a certain trip. When it comes to September, I really strongly suggest you to go for it. Strongly suggest you to go for it. You're going to be thinking whether you're going to be making certain trip or certain journey. Some kind of travel awaits you here, and this travel is going to be different. So whether you go on a little trip or a little journey in this September, or you go in October, or you go in November, or you go in December, it doesn't matter. As long as you make a decision that you're going to travel, you're going to go on this journey, because there is still going to be the energy connected to that particular month in September where you have actually taken this seriously. Whenever you go to that particular trip or journey, you are going to find out something which is going to be also life-changing. You're going to find something is going to happen to you, a very beautiful and spiritual experience, and this in itself is going to be life-changing because you're going to try something that you've never tried before, and this in itself it's also going to open eyes. It's going to help you to open open eyes towards certain things in your life you never thought about, but now at this moment in time, after this moment in time, you will realize that they are going to become imminent indeed. So this is why this is so important. The next month, my gorgeous Capricornius, is going to be October. The month of October, ooh la la, something very, very unexpected is going to happen, which is gonna blow you away. You are going to have like a little mini adventure, completely again unplanned. You know, it's gonna be unplanned. You will not plan this whatsoever. And even more so, I see the energy again of you like kind of going somewhere, I don't know, to the shop, like let's say, going somewhere to the shop, let's say, and you're like kind of planning to go to the shop and you're thinking what you're going to buy, blah, blah, blah. And then suddenly something is going to happen midway. And you're going to feel drawn to go somewhere else. You're going to feel drawn to go somewhere else. This is happening for a very specific reason. Where you're going to feel drawn to go towards to. This is where you are going to have like a mini little adventure. I like this so much because there is so much more to it. This is going to happen completely unplanned. Something is going to happen and it's also like kind of going to really blow you away. It's going to surprise you. But then again, you are going to start thinking about fresh start, about something really specific here, and it's to do with the boundless potential. So this a little adventure that you are going to have, it's also going to reveal a boundless potential that you shouldn't be ignoring whatsoever. You're gonna become extremely ambitious and driven and focused and confident about your success. Just remember, it's to do with the boundless potential. You are, the moment you realize this, you need to understand that you wouldn't realize this if you didn't have things in control. Now this is going to be a sign that things are finally in control when it comes to your life, and this in itself, on one hand, is the part of on one hand it's like you need to have a self-discipline, but then on another hand, this is all about a very, very willful direction that you are going to find yourself at. You're making a progress. You're gonna make progress, huge progress with this. And now it's time also like kind of like, you know, this is also something that you kind of need to commit yourself to, because otherwise it's not going to work. But I don't need to tell you this because I can see how much you're actually going to look forward to this, my gorgeous Capricornius. The next month that I'm going to be talking about, it's going to be the month of November. Now, this is brilliant because the month of November, there is a one specific person here, you know, who is really going to inspire you so much. There is a one specific person here, somebody very kind of charismatic, somebody very enthusiastic, somebody who inspires others, you know, somebody who's really, really beautiful, female, a woman, a really beautiful woman. It's going to inspire you in the month of November, and I really like this. And what is that person going to inspire you to do something independently, to do something on your own, to do something independently. And I don't think that you should ignore this, my gorgeous Capricornius, whatsoever. It is so going to be so important when it comes to your transition, but it's also going to allow you, you know, it's going to be important when it comes to your personal transition, but it's also going to allow you to live your life to the fullest by being more natural, by being more authentic, by being more real, by being more organic. You know, this is something that really is going to be so important, because it's on another note also bringing like a really pretty much so a powerful inspiration into your life as well. So please, please, please do not ignore what this particular person is going to inspire you. This is so important, my gorgeous Capricornius, indeed. And also when it comes to the month of November, listen, you are gonna feel like you need to take a little break and recharge, and I really kind of suggest you to do this, whether this is gonna be just 1 day break, whether you will want to kind of go somewhere for a few days, whether you're gonna go to some kind of spa or something. You know, it really depends, because everybody has got their own idea of what the break is, to them, for example. But I do know that you're gonna feel like you need to take a break and recharge, and for the love of God, please go for it, do it. This is just so important for you to understand, because when it comes to this break that you are going to feel, that you are going to have, you know, it's like, you know, it's you're gonna feel like you want to take a break and recharge. This is indeed going to be much needed recovery period, and it's gonna be important for your mental preparation. It's gonna be important for your own reflection. It's gonna be important for you to clear your head. You know, there is so much more to it. Why? Because the moment in time you kind of like you know, the moment, because why is this so needed? Because as soon as you have a little break, and as soon as you recharge a little bit, maybe it's going to happen to you at the time when you are having this break, or maybe it's going to happen to you after that break, after you recharge. But there is a very important insight which is going to come to you, very important vision, it's going to come to you. So you are just sharpening yourself up in order to have this wonderful vision. And this vision that you are going to have, it's like a really, what you need to understand, it's like this vision that you are going to have, my gorgeous Capricornius, you know, you are going to realize that you can, you know, now, what are you going to realize? That you can transform one specific goal into reality. Okay, something that was on your mind for a while, something that was on your mind throughout the whole year. Otherwise, you wouldn't reach this powerful point, powerful stage of your life. This is why it's important to clear your head and recharge, because you're going to be brought to this really important point of your spiritual journey, where you are going to have an insight, where this specific goal is going to be highlighted, and you will realize that now it's time to transform this specific goal into reality. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this, because it's to do with your skill. And then and there, you're going to become confident about your power. Why? Because you are going to realize that you've got everything that you possibly need. You will realize that you've got all the resources you need. Otherwise, this would be like kind of in the dark. You know, it would be in the dark otherwise. So this is what is going to come to the surface. This is what is going to come to the light, my gorgeous Capricornius. So I think it's quite important to have a little break and recharge, don't you think? So now the next important date, I'm on monthlies. The next important date, it's going to be God. Sashita, come back to the ground, darling. Yeah. I'm flying with my wings. Yeah, come down, darling. Yeah, the next month, of course, it's going to be the month of December. The month of December, it's like, oh my God, you're going to become very, very curious about finding out more about something really specific. You are going to have a fresh inspiration from the beginning of December. Listen to me very carefully. You are going to have this fresh, the month of December is bringing you this fresh inspiration. And you're going to become very, very curious about something. You will want to investigate something specific. You will want to explore something really specific, and you're still going to be unsure, because that in itself is like the part of like a brand new direction. That it's a part of a brand new direction, and this is going to be keep on like, oh God, because it's a brand new direction, something is going to be keep on putting you off. And you're going to be fighting with yourself like two big, massive mamas. You're going to be fighting with yourself here so much until you get this breaking news. This breaking news which you're gonna get, it's gonna be something from the outside about the things that are going on the outside. You're gonna hear something mental, you're gonna hear something crazy, you're gonna hear something absolutely mind-blowingly ludicrous. On one hand you're gonna be shocked, but then on another hand you're gonna be like you are going to have confirmation. On one hand you're going to be shocked, and on another hand you're going to have a confirmation. And this is why this is so important, because if you didn't hear this breaking news, you wouldn't start considering this new direction really seriously. So these breaking news are going to play a giant role when it comes to you starting to consider this new direction very seriously, my gorgeous Capricornians. Indeed, this is so important, and at the same time it is going to change your life also in such a beautiful way, because you're about to walk through the brand new door here. And I like it so much because it's again happening when you least expect it, but it means that karmically really bad stage of your life has come to an end. You've got so much to look forward to after this point in time. You see that the year 2024 is gonna be mind-blowingly brilliant, but the year 2025 it's going to be even better, because where you're gonna find yourself at, it's like, oh my god, it's gonna be brilliant in compared to where you are right now. Absolutely fantastic. So my gorgeous Capricornians, you know, so now these are your readings, and what I'm going to do for you now, I'm just going to do the little Capricornius song. So raise your energy, raise your vibration, my gorgeous Capricornians. This is for you. Capricornius, 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 raise your vibration. Capricornius, pam 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 pam. 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 Don't forget to raise your vibration, my gorgeous Capricornius, throughout the year 2024. Happy New Year, my gorgeous Capricornius 2024. I wish you all the best. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I really wish you all the best, my gorgeous Capricornius. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye. Mwah.